In the world of glitz and glamour, where wealth and power often collide, secrets are currency. But when those secrets involve love, betrayal, and murder, the consequences can be deadly. This is the story of a hotel maid, a millionaire, and a fatal love affair that shocked the world. Meet 28-year-old Maria Gonzalez, a hardworking hotel maid at the luxurious Grand Horizon Hotel in Miami. Maria was known for her dedication, her warm smile, and her ability to make even the most demanding guests feel at home. But behind her cheerful demeanor, Maria was hiding a secret, one that would ultimately lead to her tragic demise. Enter 42-year-old Richard Langston, a self-made millionaire and frequent guest at the Grand Horizon. Richard was charming, wealthy, and used to getting what he wanted. When he met Maria during one of his stays, he was immediately drawn to her beauty and kindness. What started as a flirtation soon turned into something much more dangerous. Richard and Maria began a secret affair, meeting in hidden corners of the hotel and exchanging passionate glances whenever they thought no one was looking. For Maria, it was a whirlwind romance, a chance to escape the monotony of her daily life and experience the luxury she had always dreamed of. For Richard, it was a thrilling distraction from his high-pressure world of business and finance. But Richard had a secret of his own. He was married to Elizabeth Langston, a socialite and philanthropist who was well known in Miami's elite circles. Elizabeth was unaware of her husband's affair, and Richard was determined to keep it that way. But as the affair deepened, the risk of exposure grew. One day, Maria received a text from Richard that shattered her world. He told her that their affair had to end, that he couldn't risk his marriage and his reputation. Maria was heartbroken and angry. She had given so much of herself to Richard, and now he was casting her aside like she meant nothing. Maria confronted Richard in his hotel room, demanding an explanation. Richard, cold and dismissive, told her that it was over and that she needed to move on. But Maria wasn't ready to let go. She threatened to expose their affair to Elizabeth and the media, a move that could ruin Richard's carefully constructed life. Richard knew he had to do something to protect himself. He couldn't let Maria destroy everything he had worked for. In a moment of desperation, he made a decision that would change both of their lives forever. On the night of July 15th, Richard and Maria met in a secluded area of the hotel to discuss their situation. The conversation quickly turned into a heated argument. Maria, furious and hurt, threatened to go public with their affair. Richard, panicked and enraged, grabbed Maria by the throat and strangled her. When the reality of what he had done sank in, Richard panicked. He dragged Maria's body to a nearby storage closet and left her there, hoping that no one would find her until he had time to come up with a plan. The next morning, Maria's body was discovered by a hotel staff member who had gone to retrieve cleaning supplies. The discovery sent shockwaves through the hotel and the entire community. Maria was well loved by her colleagues, and her death left them devastated. The police quickly launched an investigation into Maria's murder. They interviewed hotel staff and guests, including Richard Langston. Richard, calm and composed, denied any involvement in Maria's death. But the detectives weren't convinced. The investigation took a dramatic turn when detectives reviewed the hotel's security footage. They found footage of Richard and Maria together in the hotel bar, their body language suggesting a close relationship. They also found footage of Richard and Maria arguing in the secluded area of the hotel on the night of her murder. Armed with the evidence, the police arrested Richard Langston and charged him with Maria's murder. The news sent shockwaves through Miami's elite circles, and Richard's carefully constructed life began to unravel. Richard's trial was a media sensation, with every detail of the case scrutinized by the public. During the trial, the prosecution presented a compelling case, including the security footage and testimony from hotel staff. Richard's defense team argued that there was no direct evidence linking him to the murder, but the jury wasn't convinced. After a lengthy trial, Richard Langston was found guilty of second-degree murder and sentenced to 25 years in prison. The verdict was a bittersweet victory for Maria's family and friends, who had lost a beloved daughter, sister, and friend. Maria's family was left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. They remembered Maria as a kind, hardworking woman who had been taken from them far too soon. Her death was a stark reminder of the dangers of secrets and the devastating consequences of betrayal. The Grand Horizon Hotel, once a symbol of luxury and opulence, was forever changed by the scandal and the shocking murder that had unfolded within its walls. It was a stark reminder that even in the most glamorous of places, darkness can lurk beneath the surface. Was justice served? Richard Langston is behind bars, but the lives he destroyed can never be repaired. Maria Gonzalez lost her life in a moment of passion and rage, and her family was left to mourn her tragic death. This tragic tale serves as a cautionary reminder of the dangers of betrayal, the destructive power of anger, and the devastating consequences that can arise when secrets are exposed. In the end, the Grand Horizon Hotel was forever changed by the scandalous affair and the shocking murder that followed. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime stories that delve into the darkest corners of human nature. And if you have a case you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.